Merry Christmas. My name is Cheryl Touchton, and I'm the director of Pocketful of Change Ministries. Today is day 13 in a 25-day Advent devotional series based on my book, Pocketful of Christmas, Having a Purpose-Filled Advent. Today's topic, romance at Christmas. I would like to introduce you to the romance of my life, Dr. Bob Touchton.
Merry Christmas.
Bob and I have been married for over 3 decades. Bob is the MacGyver in my life. He's the smartest man I know. His PhD is in mechanical engineering, and he can just build and fix anything. Somewhere along the line, I started taking Bob for granted. All of those things he did for me, I just got used to it. When my daughter was 16 years old, her car broke, and she did what every little girl does when her car breaks. She called her daddy. Well, Bob's rushed to the rescue of his little darling, and he pulled out his handy-dandy toolkit, and he fixed her car. Kelly looked up at him with the most adoring eyes, and she says, "My dad is MacGyver." Bob got back in the car, and he started standing up straight, and he said, "She called me MacGyver. Kelly called me MacGyver. I'm MacGyver." Well, I was convicted. Because, you see, I knew he was MacGyver, and I don't know what day it was that I stopped telling him that. Romance means something different for different people. For the love of my life, romance means calling him MacGyver. For me, romance means flowers and candlelit dinners and being told that you love me. December 13th is a very romantic day in our life. He gave me a candle. December 13th is the anniversary of the day Bob asked me to go steady, and then a couple of years later, he asked me on December 13th to get married. Bob, how are you so smart? Why do you know to do all this on December 13th? I hope today that you have a romance like mine in your life. But perhaps more important, I hope that you have a romance with God. The Bible tells us how to have a romance with God. Love the Lord your God with all of your heart and your soul and your mind and your strength, and love your neighbor as yourself. It's called the Shema, and we've been talking about it all Christmas. You know, in the romance in your life, it's a good way to practice the Shema. I can love my husband with my mind by disciplining my mind to remember that he is indeed MacGyver. I can love him with my heart by spending time with him, by playing with him, by keeping things romantic in all aspects in our life. I can love him with my soul by worshiping with him, praying with him. I can love him with my strength by doing things for him, cooking, cleaning, just doing whatever it takes to delight him. And I can love my neighbor as myself by remembering that this man in my life, this man that I have loved for over 3 decades, this man in my life is my neighbor, and I need to love him as myself. Today, I pray that you have a romance in your life with Jesus Christ. There is nothing like loving Jesus with all of your heart and your soul and your mind and your strength. And if we do that, the love for our neighbors will just overflow out of our souls like a fountain. Merry Christmas. I hope you'll consider Pocketful of Change Ministries for a year-end tax-deductible donation. We'll talk to you tomorrow.